lay my paper on top of that cutting board. And with this pattern, they tell you that when you put it on here, try to cock it slightly with these, because that bar, it's like the machine may want to jump or leap when it hits the bar. So it's recommended that you try to tilt it a little bit when you're lining it up on here. Okay, and then I'm going to put the top part of the cutting board on top. Just make sure that I've got this lined up on here right. Sorry, this isn't. Okay, that's good enough. So now I'm going to put it through. Oh crap, and I screwed up. I meant to do the 2-part card, but surprise, surprise, this card is going to be this card. Okay, so here it is out, and it just comes right out of here, and it's ready. But it has this little, I don't know if you can see this little score parts where the card's going to bend. But just to ensure that it's a very, very nice bend, I use a score pad thing. So and you use this thing, they call it like some kind of a bone thing, and I just line it up in like a rivet, I guess you'd say, and make sure it's lined up kind of straight, and then I just take it and go like that. And I do that to all the parts that are going to bend, so it makes a very nice professional card looking crease. And so there was that one. And all the dies, like I said, there's like 18 dies in here, and it comes with every design that was on the front of that package. So there's lots of designs you can make to stick to it. You can do whatever you want to it. Flowers, ribbons, whatever. So you get the idea of how handy this score pal is, so you can really make it look nice. Okay, so now we'll go back and we'll do this, the 2-part card. So I actually watched a video on this. I didn't realize this was something you could do till this morning. So what you do is you lay your paper down on your cutting pad. But the trick is that you have to come, oops, and see, this is actually too wide to fit in here, so I'm gonna trim it down a bit. Now I probably would be taking my time to make sure like that the edges would meet perfectly, but so what I would do is you tuck it under, and then you just let it touch right here. You don't stick it under, you just bring it to it. Line it up. And run it through. I know that last little bit's always kind of crazy. So pull that out, and then I would take my score pal and I would score that if I wanted to, or I can just fold it like that. I don't know. I just like to score it. It's a habit. So I would be trimming this excess off, but sorry, it's not going to be color coordinated because I messed up at the beginning. So once again, I would take the second piece, which is too small, so I'll trim it. I'm going to go again, like so, onto the pad. And we'll bring it through. Okay. And then it comes right out. And so now we've got the two pieces. So what you would do is you would trim it, and then after you trim it, you're going to end up taking one side and gluing it on top. So then you're going to end up with that card. And you take the edges like this, fold it back, which actually, I don't know, that kind of looks kind of cool a little bit. But it wouldn't be this long because, like I said, the edges are just a little bit too long. I would make it shorter. I guess you don't have to if you don't want to, but I would, so that way it closes like this one does versus having that space.